Action.
Action! 1, 2, 3, action! Hello everybody! This is again amazing to be back here. I walked in 10 to 5 this afternoon, day 2 of lockdown, stage 4, and I see the surfers are striking, and anyway, bottle of water. Okay, my lovies, today off this kettle and you can see the kitchen. Isabella tidied this kitchen all by herself today. She's very stoked. She said, Mommy, don't make a mess. So you know what this lockdown is teaching? Our kids how to clean. Alright, so today we're going to make soup. And just to touch back on yesterday, the chocolate sauce freezes amazing. Secondly, if you want to make that chocolate delight, just make your custard powder, use half of the custard powder or increase the milk so that you could do this copycat of the Willie's delight and pipe with a little bit of sweet cream on top, because remember our chocolate sauce is a bit bitter, so just add a little bit more sugar for if you want to copycat that. I had a boyfriend who used to call me my China. He says because I copied everything. So yeah, Etienne, that one's for you, darling. Alright, so today we're going to do 7-tin soup or a bean soup. And I call it, you know, the 4-bean salad or a 3-bean salad. I've stopped making it. It's not such a hot favorite anymore. Wenrecepte 1988. Done. 3-bean salad is so last season. But, and this Anna, when I start my recipe book, we're going to have a photo book and recipes and your picture and your name is going on here because this is your recipe that you shared with me, my makeup artist friendly. Bella, so just come closer. So let me just show you how simple. Let's just start here with the onions. Guys, I fried the onions. I don't want to bore you with frying the onions. And as you know, I use some, not olive oil, or if you're going to use the olive oil, use the blend. Okay, don't use extra virgin olive oil to cook with. And my cooking margarine, so I put a dollop of margarine and a dollop of ordinary cooking oil in here. And when you close the lid, it's called sweating the onions. That literally is what it means. They steam up. And that's when they have that glassy, see-through look. If you have the lid open, they brown very quickly. Obviously, they're going to go brown if the lid is on. But to get them, so especially if you want to make like a white sauce or something that is white, and you don't want to have these brown specks in your sauce, put your lid on so that the oil and the steam from the lid drops back into the pot and steam basically the onions while frying. And when you lift your pot, just drop your liquid from the lid down like that and look at that. See, there's no dark brown, it's like coloring. There you go. Sorry guys, little hiccup there. Hello Isabel. And my daughter is awesome to have a daughter, Isabel, and she's Isabella. Okay, so I've fried the onions. I'm going to add some garlic. You don't need to do the garlic. And I'm going to add my carrots. I'm just basically doing the base for my soup. No dark cake, Bella. I just want you to come back here quickly because I get interrupted and sidetracked. So our 7-bean soup is literally what it says. 7 tins of soup. I have a butter bean here. I have lentils. So call it a pulses bean and pulse soup because lentils is obviously not beans. If you've got the dried one, just soak them and make a big pot and you can freeze. There's beans, black beans in brine. There's my good old-fashioned tomato baked beans. I've got chickpeas and my red kidney beans. And over here, I've got my frozen beans. It doesn't have nice pretty pictures on because this is catering beans. The tinned beans I find very, very expensive. Like I think 27 or very pricey compared to like 10, 12 rand for your individual mini tin or your small normal 400 gram tins. So what I do is I just use the frozen ones and I'm going to use the same quantity as a tin full of that. And okay. Okay, so look at that, sizzling away. And by frying your veggies, you're giving the flavors release. I'm not putting any herbs and spices into this soup because the beans are so flavorsome and wholesome. So this is a very healthy protein base. There's no cream in here. So a vegan soup. So to juice this up with toast or health bread, with cheese or grilled cheese, will just complement this meal amazingly. Okay. Celery, I'm popping some celery in there as well. I'm popping in some parsley. And by sealing and frying all of these, just locking in all the flavors. Oh, and we're going to use our sponsored Liberty. Friend of mine, Peter at Liberty, thank you so much for the olive oils and the mustards and the salt and pepper. Oh, look at that. Where's my... So, dear friend in a catering supply company, these are just some of the items. Some of this stuff I've seen in local shops here in Belito. Look at this. You might see it. It's not on, it's mostly for, not retail, but I have seen some retail shops. So they import a lot of this. And he gave me a whole lot of nice goodies to cook with. He was the one who fought with me for not using butter, but not going to be using butter to cook with. Anyway, today was a better day. We cooked a lot of stuff, beautiful lamb curry, chicken curry, lasagna, and okay, so I wish you could smell the celery. Is a soup necessity. You have to have your celery. And then I'm just adding 2 chopped tomatoes in here. So I'm still just giving my soup a base. Instead of just chucking all the tins in, which you're going to see now. And me with my, look here, my reuse, reduce and recycle rules. Okay, and using a 1 pot. Look, I've still dirtied only 1 pot. I've not decanted into anything. And the reason why I'm leaving these tins like this, a friend of mine asked me to keep these tins for her. She's going to do Mother's Day. Now apparently I think Mother's Day we're going to be in lockdown. She was going to use it and plant beautiful little fed plankies. What do you call a fed plant? Aloes and succulents. Isn't it succulents? With beautiful little Lisa. So Lisaki, that one, you can see the tins are being gathered up in by the... And all I can smell the tomato, and obviously now we're going to season with lots of salt and pepper. And we can use our fresh bay leaves that I told you I got from the neighbor's garden. So Clarissa and Veronica and the girls there at Liberty. Lots of love, my girls. It was nice to see you all yesterday. Pick up some more catering ingredients. All at a distance, doing it the right way. And people, this is how simple and easy peasy this soup is. I'm not straining the liquid or rinsing the beans. That is beautiful, beautifully flavored stock in there. Oopsie, and daar gaat die doppie. Okay, so you are not going to be able to serve as a lid for Lisa. And then all that I do, this was some leftover broccoli stock, and I'm just going to top it up. Ow, 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 is hot. This no more, Loret, daar mos jy nou. Okay. And I'm just making sure that I'm emptying my tins. All the pieces in there. Oh yeah, there's some more over there, Belaki. Let's just... So I'm using about 3 tins of water. Because I still want... So yeah, it was about 3 to 4 tins of water. I'm going to just give it some more parsley and give it a good stir. And pop that over there. Close it up. Oh, we forgot the green beans. Almost. So, see there? I'm just being practical and not wasting money. And so I'm chucking this in there as well. Be like, sorry, my baby, after cleaning this kitchen beautifully. And so what I'm going to do now, we're just going to go over to that side. So 1 hour, so your prep work goes quickly. Once it's cooked, so let's imagine 1 hour is gone, and we move over to the final product. And I'm just going to get my spoon in here, and the whole lot will thicken. And excuse the noise. And these stick blenders are absolutely fantastic. Just make sure you buy like a 600 watt, not a 300 watt speed. Otherwise they are really a little bit useless. I think this is about a 600, 700 watt. And if you prefer not to blend it too fine, otherwise keep some out, blend it fine, and then stir some of the bean mixture whole into it. And okay, let's get a soup spoon and taste this lot. Yum, yum. Very, very tasty. And very healthy and very packed with protein. And then if you want to just do a little complimentary toasty with that, or without just doing butter and bread. And this bread came from the freezer. And remember when I told you this is perfectly defrosted? I think I took it out 5 or 10 minutes ago. You can pop some camembert on there. Let's pop some butter on there as well. Or margarine, sorry Pete. But this is going to go in the oven. We give it some nice fresh parmesan on there. Pop it in your oven. Give it a quick toast. Obviously only after your soup is boiled for an hour. You're not going to do this now. You can do the prep work by getting this ready, and literally once your soup is done, you can pop this in and we can just, where's the seasoning? Give it a bit of a, we can do the camembert and some onion, but let's not get complicated. Soup and bread and cheese is a fabulous combination. Let me just breathe. I hope that made a lot of sense and you enjoyed that. You just get my water, I'm choking on something here. So yeah, winter's coming. I'm going to do another soup, a shin of beef soup. It's a bit of a more longer process soup, but it's also one pot. But I will do that on video for you guys and upload it as well. But there we go, 7-bean soup and toasties or whatever you would like to serve with your soup. I know we're all very conscious of the carbs, but needless to say, nothing goes better than bread, and nothing goes better with soup than bread. Okay, I'm gonna say love you and leave you. Have a fantastic evening, and lots of love to everybody still in lockdown.